Hi everybody, welcome into the Sun Devil Source 2-minute drill. I'm Ethan Tuttle, joined alongside Chris Cartman. We just wrapped up Arizona State's Monday weekly press conferences. Interim head coach Sean Aguano spoke following the loss to Stanford. Chris, it seems like there's going to be a bit of a competition at the quarterback position.
Yeah, I think a lot of ASU fans wanted to see this after the Washington game. Trenton Bourguet performed so well. Coaches decided Emory Jones shouldn't lose his job due to the injury, the concussion that he had. But the Sun Devils didn't score in the final 44 minutes against Stanford, and fans were, of course, calling for a change at quarterback. Following the game immediately, Aguano said that he thought that Jones played well, but after additional review, watching the film, he called the performance just okay, said there were missed opportunities that were available in the second half, and they're going to have a true open competition that may not be determined until Friday of this week. So that's something that we really haven't seen for quite a while at ASU, because the quarterback has always pretty much been determined from the time that Jaden Daniels won the job until now.
Yeah, you talked about some of the offensive woes. Interim head coach Sean Aguano also saying that he's going to be more active in the play calling on the offensive side of the ball. What's your take on that, and Sean Aguano kind of inserting himself more into the offensive scheme of things for the Sun Devils?
Yeah, Ethan, it was kind of funny because Aguano said the question's going to come up before it even was asked, and then he said, I'm going to be very, very, very involved, with three veries, in talking about the offensive play calling. So he said that after every game, he sits down with the coordinators, watches it on a series-by-series basis, wants to get their perspective on kind of what happened with a lot of the play calling and the decisions that were made. He's talked in recent weeks about wanting to get more aggressive on that side of the ball. That was accomplished against Washington. They took a step back against Stanford, and Aguano is sort of ramping up his personal involvement in their offense.
Yeah, and defensive coordinator Donnie Henderson also spoke following Sean Aguano. He seemed pretty happy with the secondary for the Sun Devils against Stanford. What was your kind of take on what he was saying and kind of elaborating on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, so they got their hands on a lot of balls in the secondary. I think they had like 6 passes defended in the first half alone, which is really impressive. Stanford's bigger corners will post you up, and they get into a lot of conflict situations at the ball's arrival. ASU handled that really well. Ed Woods did a really good job starting for the second time this season. We saw almost nothing of Tamarcus Davis or Isaiah Johnson, so I think that they're sort of establishing what they're going to do there. Jordan Clark had the really nice interception. He's played the best ball of his career. And then up front, ASU had been gashed by opponents in recent weeks, but that didn't happen in this game. There's 1 or 2 10 or more yard runs by Stanford. You had Kyle Soley and Merlin Robertson combining for like 25 tackles. So their trajectory is something that Donnie Henderson wants to continue this week, but they played very sound assignment football, and that's something that he's been looking for a while now.
All right, that's all we have this time. That's Chris Cartman. I'm Ethan Tuttle. Stay tuned to SunDevilSource.com for all the Arizona State content you need.